Hello, my name is Hanifaturohmah, and here I am going to present my presentation about a journal with the title of Reading and Writing Together, a critical component of English for academic purposes, teaching and learning. So in this article, it focuses on reading or writing integration for second language students in academic context. Reading and writing integration for second language are relatively underexplored, even though it is commonplace in most academic. So why is reading and writing together so important? Survey studies have shown that teachers, institutions, and students all recognize the importance of learning to write from reading input of various types. Learning to write from textual sources is a challenging skill that even native speaking students have to work hard to master it. Using textual resources in academic writing tasks also represent major challenges for second language students, especially when these texts are not practiced frequently. Tasks such as summarizing, synthesizing information, critically responding to text input, or writing a research paper require a great deal of practice. Unfortunately, students lack the opportunities to learn and practice these texts. So these are the tasks that are usually assigned in the reading or writing integration tasks. But the most problematic are summarizing and synthesizing information. Effective summarizing abilities was quite difficult for second language learners as they develop their EAP skills. Second language students often don't have vast vocabulary knowledge to paraphrase effectively. For English language learners, comprehension of reading material in content courses creates a limitation on summary performance. So, Baba in 2009 studied 68 Japanese university students and found that students' English summarizing abilities were related to their reading comprehension skills, also their vocabulary knowledge. One of the consequences of limited vocabulary knowledge and comprehension skills, as well as limited practice in the writing tasks, is that EAP students at lower proficiency levels commonly copy more than students at higher proficiency levels. In many cases, second language students may not see the harm in copying sentences directly from the source's text into their summaries. However, it is also clear that EAP students, as they became more skilled, engage in much less direct copying of longer sequences of words from sources text. As for synthesizing information, the main issue is how students use and misuse source text. So different terms are used for this, such as plagiarism, text borrowing, text appropriation, and patch writing. It is important to note that in neither research on summary writing nor on synthesis writing have there been well-controlled training studies in which one group received extensive practice in one or more reading or writing tasks, while a control group followed a more standard reading and or writing curriculum. Such controlled curriculum studies are needed to help confirm insight from the cross-sectional studies and case studies reviewed earlier. So, number of useful implications that can lead to instructional application are the need for well-developed reading comprehension skills, and then so students with better reading abilities performed better on reading or writing tasks. Also, there is a serious limitation that second language students faces and experience with academic vocabulary knowledge. And for more advantage reading or writing tasks, students need a large academic vocabulary to be successful, and many opportunities to practice are needed in reading or writing integration tasks. So some studies suggest that teachers and curricula needs to give special attention on reading comprehension activities. In addition, students need many practice opportunities to become more comfortable with the expectation of EAP reading or writing tasks. So what kind of instructional application that will help students carry out their reading or writing tasks successfully? So one, use reading guides to facilitate students' reading comprehension. The guide can become a lead in the class discussion. So the second is focus student attention on text organization and rhetorical pattern used in the text that signal main information. And the third is focus some attention on the key vocabulary and unusual word or metaphoric uses in the form of student activity. And the fourth is locate and identify unknown vocabulary in the text that was used for sources. And the five, encourage students to engage in extensive reading with texts that they find interesting and that are related to the course themes that the teachers are teaching. Number six, assign reading journals in which students write ideas from the text, response to key information, reflect on issue in the text, and or comment on ways to use text material in their writing. And number seven, analyze model writing assignment explicitly, especially in relation to teacher and task expectation. So on the eight, use peer feedbacks, guidelines that have explicit direction for what and how much to correct in the writing that we make. So the conclusion that I get from the journal is that the more we read something, the more variety the sources we read and the text we read, the more better our writing skills are, the more better our comprehensive skills are. More reading, we will get more vocabulary, and more vocabulary leads to us getting more better in writing skills, more better in writing. So that is my conclusion from this journal. So thank you for watching my presentation and thank you for your attention.